Listen carefully. Not everyone who hears your story deserves to hear it. Not everyone who sees your pain will understand it. The truth is, most people don't care about your problems. They only care about how your problems affect them. That's why you should never waste your energy explaining your struggles to those who are not walking in your shoes. When life hits you hard, when you feel broken, misunderstood, or betrayed, the natural instinct is to talk about it. You want someone to understand. You want someone to listen. But sometimes, the more you talk about your pain, the more you empower it. The more you share your wounds, the more open they become. Real strength is quiet. It's in the moments when you fall apart, but you still show up. It's when you keep smiling while your heart is bleeding. It's when you keep pushing even when nobody knows the battle you're fighting inside. That's what true warriors do. They suffer in silence and grow through the struggle. Understand this: people can sympathize with you, but they can't save you. They can give you advice, but they can't carry your pain. Your healing, your growth, your transformation, it's all your responsibility. You have to stand up and face it. You have to learn how to turn your pain into power. Every time you talk about your problems to someone who doesn't care, you give away a piece of your power. Every time you repeat your struggle, you relive it. Stop telling your story to those who only listen out of curiosity, not compassion. Protect your peace. Protect your energy. You see, life is not about seeking sympathy. It's about finding strength. The more you depend on others to understand you, the more powerless you become. But the moment you decide, I don't need validation, I don't need pity, I just need to keep moving forward, that's the moment you take your power back. Don't tell people your problems. Tell them your plans. Tell them your dreams. Tell them how you're going to overcome. People respect strength, not sorrow. The world listens when you rise, not when you complain. Every successful person you admire has fought battles you'll never know about. They didn't go around broadcasting their struggles. They worked in silence, suffered in silence, and built themselves in silence. Then one day, the world saw the results. So stop talking about the storm and start preparing for the sunshine. Stop focusing on what's wrong and start building what's right. The pain you're feeling now, it's not your enemy, it's your teacher. It's shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more disciplined. When you keep your struggles private, you give yourself space to heal, reflect, and grow. You don't owe anyone your pain. You owe yourself your peace. So the next time life breaks you down, don't run to tell everyone. Sit with yourself, breathe, pray, think. Let your silence become your strength, and let your comeback make the noise. Remember, lions don't roar in pain, they roar in power. You're not a victim, you're a warrior. You're not meant to be pitied, you're meant to be respected. Don't tell people your problems. Show them your progress. Show them your persistence. Show them that no matter how dark it gets, you'll always find your light. Because in the end, the world doesn't need to know what broke you. It needs to see what made you unbreakable. Every person walking this earth carries some form of pain within them. It could be heartbreak, loss, rejection, failure, or betrayal. But here's the truth. Pain is not meant to destroy you. It's meant to develop you. The difference between those who rise and those who fall isn't the amount of pain they experience, but what they decide to do with it. Some allow pain to make them bitter, while others use it as a reason to become better. The choice is yours. When life throws its hardest punches, your first instinct might be to stop fighting. You might feel like giving up, like nothing makes sense anymore. But the moment you decide to look at your pain differently, everything changes. Instead of asking, "Why me?" start asking, "What is this trying to teach me?" Every struggle carries a lesson, and every heartbreak carries a message. Pain is life's most honest teacher. It shows you what needs to change, what needs to grow, and what needs to end. The road to greatness is not built on comfort, it's built on challenges. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is refined through fire, and strong souls are shaped by pain. You can't evolve without experiencing discomfort. It's through your lowest moments that you discover who you really are. Pain strips away your excuses, exposes your weaknesses, and forces you to confront the truth about yourself. It demands that you grow, or else remain broken. But here's what most people don't realize. Pain is temporary, growth is permanent. The storm doesn't last forever, but what it teaches you stays for a lifetime. The discipline, strength, and wisdom you gain through your pain become tools that no one can take away from you. So instead of resisting your pain, embrace it. Let it shape you, not shatter you. Let it remind you that you're alive, that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. You can sit in your pain and let it drown you, or you can stand up and turn it into purpose. Every setback can be a setup for a comeback if you refuse to quit. Think about the people who inspire the world. Their stories are not filled with ease and comfort. They're filled with pain, failure, and resilience. What makes them remarkable is not that they avoided pain, but that they turned it into progress. When you face pain, don't run from it, don't numb it, and don't hide from it. Feel it, understand it, and use it. Every tear, every sleepless night, every scar, they are proof that you are still fighting. They are reminders that you have survived what was meant to break you. Instead of complaining about your pain, channel it. Use it as motivation to build, to grow, and to evolve. If you want to achieve something great, you must be willing to endure something painful. Growth always demands a price. The price of comfort, the price of ease, the price of giving up the old you. It's never easy to move forward when you're hurting, but that's where true strength is born. Every time you choose to keep going despite the pain, you're building a new version of yourself, stronger, wiser, and more unshakable. Remember, the people who hurt you are not your enemies, they're your teachers. The situations that broke you were not punishments, they were lessons. You may not understand it now, but one day you'll look back and realize that every painful moment was preparing you for something greater. Your pain is not wasted, it's working for you. It's carving out space within you for new strength, new dreams, and new purpose. Turning pain into progress doesn't mean pretending everything is fine. It means refusing to stay stuck in what went wrong. It means choosing to rise even when it hurts. It means using your pain as a reminder that you still have a mission to fulfill. Every time you push through one more day, one more obstacle, one more heartbreak, you're proving to yourself that your pain is no longer your prison, it's your power. So when life gets heavy and your heart feels broken, don't let that pain define you. Let it refine you. Take every ounce of hurt and build something out of it. Build a better mindset. Build a stronger character. Build a future that makes your past pain worth it. You're not what happened to you. You're what you choose to become because of it. Turn your pain into progress. Let your scars tell stories of strength, not suffering. Let your silence speak of endurance, not defeat. You have within you the ability to rise from anything, to turn your darkest moments into your greatest motivation. Because the truth is, pain doesn't last forever, but the strength you gain from it does. Don't just go through it, grow through it. Let your pain push you toward progress, and let your progress inspire the world to do the same. Protect your energy, because it's the most valuable thing you have. In this world full of noise, opinions, and judgment, your peace of mind is your power. Too often, we allow people, situations, and negativity to drain us. We talk too much about what hurts us, and we hand our energy away to those who do nothing but take. But the truth is, your energy defines your direction. If you waste it on the wrong people or the wrong thoughts, you'll never have enough left to build the life you deserve. You have to learn the art of silence, not because you're weak, but because you're wise. Silence protects you. When you stop explaining, defending, and complaining, you begin to reclaim your strength. Not everyone needs to know what you're going through. Some people don't care, and others might secretly enjoy watching you struggle. The more you share your problems, the more power you give them. But when you protect your energy, you rise above the chaos. You no longer allow your emotions to be controlled by the world around you. Life will always test you. People will misunderstand you, disappoint you, and sometimes even betray you. But the key to peace is understanding that not every battle deserves your attention. Some arguments are meant to be ignored, some people are meant to be left behind, and some situations are meant to teach you how to stay calm even when everything around you is falling apart. Protecting your energy means knowing when to walk away, when to stay silent, and when to keep moving forward, no matter what others say or think. Your energy is your shield. It attracts what you focus on. When you dwell on negativity, fear, or anger, you create more of it. But when you focus on growth, gratitude, and purpose, you start to attract peace, success, and strength. That's why you must be careful with who you spend time with and what you give your attention to. Some people feed your spirit, others drain it. You can't heal in an environment that keeps reminding you of your pain. Protecting your energy is not selfish, it's survival. There will be days when you feel tired, when the weight of your thoughts feels too heavy to carry. In those moments, protect your space. Step back. Disconnect. Spend time with yourself. The world will keep spinning, and life will keep happening. But you need to learn to pause and recharge. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Your peace is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Protect it as if your life depends on it, because it does. When you protect your energy, you start to see life differently. You stop chasing validation from others because you realize peace feels better than attention. You stop trying to fix people who don't want to be fixed because you understand that your job is not to save everyone. It's to save yourself. You stop explaining your worth to those who never valued you in the first place. Instead of reacting to every insult, every rumor, every piece of negativity, you learn to smile and move on. That's power. That's maturity. That's what growth looks like. The moment you protect your energy, you start to attract people who respect it. You find friends who bring calm instead of chaos. You find peace in places you never expected. You learn that silence is not emptiness, it's clarity. You learn that not responding is sometimes the strongest response. And most importantly, you realize that your happiness has always been within your control. Your energy is your currency. Spend it wisely. Don't waste it trying to prove your worth to people who don't see it. Don't waste it holding on to things that no longer serve you. Let go of grudges, let go of negativity, and let go of the need to be understood by everyone. Peace doesn't come from explaining yourself. It comes from accepting yourself. So protect your energy. Protect it from drama, from toxic people, from fear, and from doubt. Protect it from anything that doesn't align with your purpose. You owe it to yourself to stay grounded, calm, and focused. Life will always have storms, but when your energy is protected, no storm can break you. In the end, protecting your energy isn't just about saying no to others. It's about saying yes to yourself. It's about prioritizing peace over popularity, growth over gossip, and purpose over pain. It's about being so rooted in your values that nothing external can shake your inner world. Remember, your energy creates your reality. Guard it like treasure, nurture it like a flame, and never let the noise of the world dim your inner light. Because when you protect your energy, you protect your potential, and that's where true power lies. Silence builds strength. A truth that few understand in a world obsessed with noise. Today, people feel the need to express every emotion, every problem, and every setback to the world. But real warriors know the value of silence. They know that sometimes the greatest power is in saying nothing, doing the work quietly, and letting results speak louder than pain ever could. When you face challenges, when life seems unfair, when the weight of the world feels too heavy to carry, your instinct might be to talk about it. You want someone to understand, someone to feel your pain. But here's the truth. Not everyone who listens cares, and not everyone who cares can help. Talking about your problems might feel good for a moment, but it often gives your pain more power over you. The more you speak of your wounds, the more you relive them. Silence, on the other hand, allows you to take control, to focus your energy not on the problem, but on the solution. Silence is not weakness, it is a form of discipline. It's the strength to stay calm when everything around you is falling apart. It's the maturity to understand that your emotions don't need to be displayed for validation. Real strength isn't loud, it's patient. It's the ability to endure without constantly explaining or defending yourself. When you stop telling everyone what's wrong and start working on what needs to be fixed, you begin to grow stronger than ever before. In silence, you discover yourself. You begin to hear the voice within, the one that's been drowned out by noise, opinions, and distractions. You start to realize that every problem you face is an opportunity to rise higher, to learn something new, and to become someone better. You no longer depend on others to lift you because you start building yourself. You stop waiting for someone to understand you and instead choose to understand yourself. There is a sacred power in staying silent during hard times. Silence gives you clarity. It helps you process emotions, see situations for what they are, and make wiser decisions. When you talk too much about your pain, you spread your energy too thin. But when you stay quiet, that same energy transforms into focus, resilience, and self-mastery. That's how you turn suffering into strength. Think about the most successful people in history. Leaders, innovators, champions. They all went through moments of deep struggle. Yet few of them spoke about their pain while they were in it. They didn't waste time complaining. They built, they worked, they believed. And when they finally emerged from the darkness, their achievements spoke for themselves. Their silence wasn't weakness, it was preparation. They knew that silence was the soil where greatness grows. When you suffer in silence, you're not hiding, you're healing. You're protecting your spirit from the opinions and doubts of others. You're giving yourself space to rebuild without interference. The world doesn't need to see your every wound. It only needs to see your strength when you rise again. You owe no one your pain. You owe yourself your peace. But make no mistake, silence is not about suppressing your emotions. It's about mastering them. It's about knowing when to speak and when to stay still. It's understanding that your reaction doesn't have to be public for your transformation to be powerful. You can fight battles privately and still win gloriously. The greatest victories are often born from the quietest struggles. Every time you resist the urge to complain, you grow stronger. Every time you choose to keep moving forward without broadcasting your pain, you build emotional muscle. And eventually, people will wonder how you did it, how you survived what was meant to break you. They'll see the results, but never fully understand the pain behind them. And that's okay, because you'll know what it took. You'll know the value of every tear, every lonely night, every silent prayer. Silence builds character. It teaches patience. It teaches you that not every emotion deserves a reaction, and not every problem deserves an audience. Some things are meant to be fought in private because that's where the strongest version of you is born. The quiet moments, when you're alone with your pain and your thoughts, are where transformation happens. That's where you find out who you really are. So when life challenges you, don't rush to tell the world. Sit in your silence. Embrace it. Because one day, the same silence that once held your pain will hold your power. One day, the same quiet that once felt like loneliness will become your peace. You won't need to explain yourself, justify yourself, or prove yourself. Your success will speak for you. Remember this: storms make noise, but growth happens in silence. Don't fear the quiet, embrace it. It's in those still moments that strength is built, focus is refined, and purpose is born. The world may not understand your silence today, but soon it will respect your strength tomorrow.